So about after that tour, I quit and I started drugs, which I did from 12 to 25.
Nice.
Yeah.
No more drugs.
No, 9 years, nothing.
9 years,
No
nothing.
booze, no drugs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, about 8.5, 9 years. Yeah. Yeah.
See, now, so then this will be a really touchy subject for you.
That's probably not.
Yeah. Well, just because I'm like
not.
so pro, I somehow romanticize with the fun guy thing you were just talking about.
Yeah.
All my heroes were psychopaths.
Yeah.
Or just like drunks or cowboys. You know, like
Yeah,
that. They're
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the Tom Waits where you like have the whiskey and
Yeah,
you're
of
like,
course.
maybe I'm just gonna punch someone in the side of the head right now.
Yeah.
And then the next day you wake up with like in a sling with a black eye and you're like, what? Last night was wild though. What a story.
Yeah.
Or hey, we robbed that sports bar and we stole
Right.
that football player's shit. You know.
Yeah.
I really enjoy those memories and those stories and those kind of things. So that's why I drink every night and why I look for trouble and why I like
Yeah.
those kind of things. But there's this wave, especially in our business, because like growing up, the people that I'm talking about were stand-up comedians
Yeah.
or pro wrestlers who like you hear their road stories and it's like insane.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of shifted, like the Nikki Glazers and the Jim Nortons and the Joe Rogans, and they don't do that. They're
No.
talking about CrossFit and going to bed on time and not drinking, and it doesn't seem like that's a life I want. I want to fuck shit up.
A lot of people drop dead.
Yes.
You know, so I think that's been the thing. Like, look at
Right.
how many talented people have died. And I think that hard living, I also think, man, it runs its course.
Okay.
It's just like one of those things where it's like you can't be the guy in the bar. You look very young. I don't know your age.
I'm 36.
Okay, but you look very young. So you can get away with it. But you don't want to be the guy in the bar at 40.
Okay.
If you look 40, you might be able to still look, you know, whatever in your late 20s. But you don't want to be that guy. I mean, David Tell said that once. He goes, I'm quitting drinking. I don't want to be the old guy at the bar. There's just a time to live like that, and there's a time to not live like that.
Okay.
Unless you want to just flame out
Right.
and die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, that, because the romanticism of that only, you know, exists before you know what the costs are.
Okay.
When you figure out what the costs are, you're like, yeah, this guy is so fun to be around, but he's, you know, has no family and he's lonely and he's just fun at that bar. And then, you know, he wakes up every day with a pounding headache and he's got
Sure.
you know, he's mired in debt and he has a job he hates or whatever. And
Sure.
that pirate life is just not what you want to do, you know, forever.
That makes
You
sense.
can be, you know, like, listen, Rogan walks into a fucking arena with 13,000 people there to see him. What drug competes with that?
None. Yeah,
What
that's
drug
true.
competes with that, right? What drug competes with the type of things that people are able to do? Like, you know, I did his podcast and it was really awesome. And when I was, you know, one of my friends said to me, he's like, man, it sucks that you can't just smoke weed. And I'm like, I don't want to. This was a cool thing. Why would I want to not be present for that?
Absolutely.
Why would I want to be high when I walk out onto a club to headline and remember how long it took me to get good enough to do this or whatever?
Yeah.
I like being you know, like,
Sure.
you know, like that's, I think, the move,
Yeah.
you know?